Here are the top 12 Sun in Leo personality traits straight from the ancient text of respected astrologers. They're traits I've observed to be true even today and match the old writings. The list is in no particular order, and each point is equally interesting. What are some traits of a Leo? Number 1, they're famous. These people will earn fame or become well known through their work on one level or another. They'll be in the spotlight at some point in their life. This could be on a large global scale or on a local level within a certain field. I spent many days scraping the bottom of ancient astrology scriptures trying to research the Sun in Leo and what personality a Leo really has. The second thing I found is they'll be skilled in multiple forms of art, according to the highly esteemed ancient text, Jataka Parijata. For example, my friend with a Leo sun writes music, performs, trains in stand-up comedy, has a great eye for design, and produces music. These people can be very artsy in general. They have a higher understanding of art and can tap the direct source of inspiration. I wanted to see what the great minds and authentic Sanskrit writings had to say about Sun in the sign of Leo, and if it differed from what astrologers say today. What kind of person is a Leo? Number 3, they'll have a luminous appearance. These people can have a glowing presence, a shining aura, or radiant skin. Sometimes their eyes will have a clear sparkle that's so beautiful. The Sun in Leo can be difficult to define. The sign of Leo itself is referred to as the shining one according to the sages. It's full of so much light that it's hard to see anything in it. It's so bright it drowns out most structure, line, and form. Trait number 4. These people are intelligent. They have a natural higher intelligence that contributes to their success in life. Their minds naturally connect to this higher light that allows pure consciousness to flow down from above without obstruction. From an outside perspective, the person will just seem really smart. When we put the Sun in Leo, it puts the brightest planetary light into the brightest sign. The great light outshines all race, gender, job, status, and pretty much anything that divides and defines us. That's why you see so many people with Sun in Leo in so many different shapes, sizes, and versions. You'll get people from all walks of life that might seem unrelated. Trait number 5. These people can be wealthy. Prituyashas says these people will have various types of wealth. Always check to see what dasha period you're in. It's extremely important. Sun in Leo can be anything. Athletes, accountants, actors, musicians, or royalty, for example. The key here is that they'll excel at what they do and have an unspoken presence of authority. Trait number 6. They'll have victory over enemies. This placement makes someone courageous and able to overcome conflict or competition. They have a natural fire to fight and win. Sun in Leo creates a divine spark that comes from source and channels it into whatever the person is doing. What else does Sun in Leo mean? Number 7, they'll be like a king. Even though the ancient text says the person will be equal to a king, in today's world it can refer to a great leader or someone who's at the top of the game in their profession. They'll be a person of authority with the ability to make clear, wise decisions. This could be a director, CEO, or head of a department. We know the Sun in Leo puts the king on the throne in his own sign. The symbol for Leo is the lion, the king of the animal realm. A common misunderstanding is that it makes a great leader who tells everyone what to do. The truth is, the Sun in Leo makes a king that embraces his unity with everyone he rules. He understands the people are his larger self. Number 8, being in nature. They'll especially gravitate to mountains, forests, and cabins in the hills. They enjoy hiking on beautiful mountain trails. The amplified light of the sun here outshines everyone's differences and unifies them all into oneness. A great king knows this. They won't have an ego or give orders based on self-gain. A Leo sun sits on the throne in humility, with love, wisdom, and dominant authority based on harmony and unity. Some other Leo traits include number 9, great endurance. Sun in Leo gives a person great stamina to work hard for long hours and days on end. They're able to complete their long-term projects. This is part of why they end up getting famous. They're willing to do the work even when it's not easy. This is a vital key to success. The king knows that the greatest leaders are servants of humanity. Those who exalt themselves will be humbled, and those who humble themselves will be exalted. This is found in Matthew 23:12. The highest rulers understand the importance of hard work and sacrifice. Trait number 10. They'll be influential. Brihat Jataka says it makes a person powerful. People listen to what they have to say and take them seriously. People with Sun in Leo are naturally spiritual, whether they talk about it or not. They're the people who gravitate to God on one level or another. I've noticed they can be very quiet about it and rely on their spiritual heart and root in everything they do. Number 11, they can be intimidating. Sun in Leo people don't try to be intimidating. It's just that they're usually so talented and good at what they do. Others can be intimidated by that. Some people do spiritual practices but have no personal relationship with God. That's not how Leo's sun operates. Number 12. Another Sun in Leo trait makes a person lively and passionate. They have an enthusiastic nature that makes them talkative. Sun in Leo basks in the light of God. People are unconsciously attracted to their light. Having no explanation as to why is part of understanding this sign. Light can't be defined. It brings life and excellence into everything it shines upon. Leo's sun traits can make a person interested in God, metaphysics, or the supernatural. Because the Sun in Leo is so bright and without definition, be sure to look at what house your sun is in. That will give you way more information than the Sun in Leo alone. Also look at where your moon is. That will show you where the sun's light is being directed in your life. People with healthy and balanced Leo sun characteristics will 1. Be full of joy, 2. Have a lot of energy and zest for life, number 3. They'll love to learn, number 4. They'll have excellent intuition, number 5. They're fearless, and number 6. They're confident. It's possible to be confident and not be arrogant, and that was 6 extra bonus traits for you. Someone famous with the Sun in Leo is Usain Bolt. His middle name is even Saint Leo, for real. He's the fastest sprinter on Earth and set world records. The Sun and Leo rule over gold. He won 8 Olympic gold medals. Usain is a great example of a luminous soul with a natural connection to God. Before every race, he looked up, prayed, and made the sign of the cross before running. He's a classic example of letting your light shine in your work. Sometimes the most spiritual things are not found in the church. What's interesting as a side note, the early Christian church widely practiced astrology centuries ago. They gradually weeded it out over the ages. You can still find Christ in the middle of the zodiac wheel in old cathedral art. The sun brings the king in the 5th zodiac sign of Leo, which is linked to the 5th commandment. It says to honor your parents, and if we do, there's an attached promise that we'll live longer. The underlying principle here is the concept of life. Leo rules over the vital life force in all of us. It's the spark of conception when sperm meets the egg. Leo also rules over children. A child can't exist without a mother and father. The fifth commandment targets the root of this life principle by glorifying the cause of life, the mother and father principle. This is both literal and spiritual. The feminine principle of receptivity and nourishment must meet the masculine principle of active force and evolution for life to exist. We can't exist without both. To honor the father and mother principles ensures balance and completion within the soul. If we practice this in the physical dimension by treating our parents well, it activates the highest forces in the spiritual dimension from which all blessings flow. As above, so below. When we disrespect our parents, it breaks the flow of energy from the highest source point and clogs the pipes. This can show up as unhappiness, disease, poverty, you name it. Honoring our parents is the first of the commandments as it pertains to man. The first 4 commandments deal with our love for God. The last 6 deal with our love for man. The principle of Leo is the first of the 6. Being nice to mom and dad isn't just about morality. It's a spiritual principle that allows energy to flow into our lives for higher blessings on all levels. If you'd like to learn more about the sign of Leo or the sun alone, check out the links at the end of this video or in the description below. I'd like to challenge you to check your sun placement using both the tropical and sidereal zodiacs. See which one resonates more with your soul. The sidereal zodiac channels divine energy directly from the stars themselves. This whole channel is based on intensive research from ancient astrological text, plus years of prayer and meditation. If you'd like to see more videos from this channel, you can click subscribe below. Please share if you think this message will inspire someone you know, and click the like button if you liked this video. For more, you can visit astrologyby33.com. Astrology should only be used as a guideline, not as something that rules your life. You rule your own kingdom. All the planets and constellations are inside your body. The kingdom is within you. Your body is the temple of the Holy Spirit who lives within you. With God, all things are possible. Thanks for staying to the end, and I hope you'll join me next time. God bless.